It all started with a sound, so faint I thought I was imagining it. A soft, dry rustling from beneath the floorboards, like dead leaves skittering across pavement. At first, I dismissed it. Old houses make noises, right? That's what I told myself. Then, small things began to vanish. A single sock from the laundry, a pen from my desk, the spare key I kept on the hook by the door. Annoying little mysteries, but nothing to lose sleep over. Still, a quiet, cold thread of unease started to weave itself into my days. The house felt different, watched. The silence between the rustles grew heavier, filled with an anticipation I couldn't explain. Then, the noises changed. The gentle rustling was replaced by a rhythmic, determined scratching. Scrape! 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 It was louder now, more aggressive. Echoing from different parts of the house at night, it sounded like something was trying to get out, or maybe trying to make more room for itself. A new, unwelcome scent began to cling to the air, a heavy, foul smell, like damp earth mixed with spoiled meat. It seeped from the vents and the gaps in the floor, a constant, sickening reminder that I wasn't alone. One morning, I found them. Long, deep gouges in the hardwood floor near the living room wall, as if something with powerful claws had dragged itself across the wood. My blood ran cold. This wasn't a mouse. This was something bigger, something strong. The unease turned into full-blown dread. I started sleeping with the lights on, jumping at every creak and groan of the house. The scratching became a frantic scrabbling, sometimes accompanied by a low, guttural growl that vibrated through the floor. I was living on a drum, and something was beating it from the inside. Then, Mrs. Gable from next door disappeared. She was a sweet old woman who lived alone. The police asked a few questions, but with no family nearby, the investigation just stalled. That night, I couldn't sleep. The smell was overpowering, and the sounds below me were a cacophony of scraping and tearing. I crept to the window that overlooked my side yard, the one bordering Mrs. Gable's property, and that's when I saw it. In the sliver of moonlight breaking through the clouds, a shape was moving, a dark, lumpy form, low to the ground, impossibly long. It was dragging something from the shadows of her yard, something heavy and limp, pulling it towards the crawlspace vent under my living room. I couldn't make out the details, but I didn't need to. I knew, with a certainty that froze the scream in my throat, what it was dragging. And I knew what the smell was. The creature under my house wasn't just nesting. It was feeding. Now, I'm standing in the hallway, the silence of the house pressing in on me. The noises have stopped. It's quiet. Too quiet. My car keys are in my pocket. Freedom is just a few steps away. I could run, leave this all behind, and never look back. But I can also smell the fresh dirt and decay rising from the floorboards at my feet. In the corner of the room, I see my father's old, heavy axe leaning against the wall. The crawlspace hatch is right there, in the middle of the hall floor. I can stay here, but I don't know if I can leave, knowing what's living and eating right under my feet. Flee or fight. My hand is shaking as I reach for the doorknob. Or the axe. What would you do?